PlayStation have announced a state of play that will be focused on Ghost of Yotei. It will feature an extensive look at the gameplay of Ghost of Yotei and will be broadcast during July of 2025. When we know the date of the broadcast, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Also, it should be noted that the main character of Ghost of Yotei is not a samurai. When we know the date of the broadcast, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Did you play Ghost of Tsushima? The release window for Hollow Knight Silksong has been teased. When presenting the Xbox Rogue Ally, the president of Nintendo hinted that Hollow Knight Silksong could be a launch title for the console. However, the developer has also stated that the game is not tied to a console release. Either way is leading to speculation that the game will release towards the end of 2025. When we know the actual release date for Hollow Knight Silksong, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Did you play the first Hollow Knight? The release date for Silent Hill F has been announced. The psychological horror is set in Japan, and it will be detached from the main stories of the other Silent Hill games. The game will be releasing on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and also PC on the 25th of September 2025. Which Silent Hill game do you like the most? Konami have released information about Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. The game is going to include a multiplayer mode called Fox Hunt. It'll be similar in scope to the Metal Gear Solid Online, but will be completely updated for modern times. Metal Gear Solid Delta is set to release on the 28th of August 2025. Which Metal Gear Solid game do you like the most? The release date for Eriksholm The Stolen Dream has been announced. An extended look at the game was also released during the Future Game Show 2025. The game will be releasing on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and also PC on the 15th of July 2025. Are you interested in a game like Eriksholm The Stolen Dream? The PC version of Stellar Blade has been released. To coincide with the PC release, a Nikki themed DLC has also been released for Stellar Blade. Thank you very much to PlayStation for gifting me a copy of the DLC to review. Stellar Blade also has more than 100,000 concurrent players on Steam, making it the second most popular PC release for PlayStation to date. The only game that had more concurrent players is Helldivers 2. Have you played Stellar Blade? Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy has been announced. It will be a prequel to the A Plague Tale games, set 15 years before the first game. It will follow the rise of the character Sophia, who was voiced by the very talented actress Anna Demetrio. The game is set to release during 2026. When we know the release date, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Have you played either of the A Plague Tale games? The technical demo for The Witcher 4 was released. The technical demo is running on Unreal Engine 5.6 on a standard PlayStation 5, and apparently it's optimized to run at 60 FPS with ray tracing on. They explain the different features in the demo, including enhanced horse mechanics, increased levels of details and performance for foliage, as well as the ability to have upwards of 200 to 300 NPCs on screen at the same time as well. It should be noted that this is the technical demo and it's not indicative of the final product. When we know more details about The Witcher 4, including a future release date, I'll be sure to mention it on the gaming news. Will you be playing The Witcher 4? The playable demo of Resident Evil Requiem was made available during the Summer Game Fest. Gamers were able to experience the very beginning of the game, and they were talking about the different controls they had as well. You'll be able to freely switch between third person and first person, but apparently on a per mission basis, there is a recommendation of which perspective you should play as. Also, the demo focused on the new main character, but didn't reveal any details about the side characters who might come in the future. There is speculation that Leon Kennedy will be playable as well. Resident Evil Requiem is set to release on the 27th of February 2026. Hopefully the demo that was released during Summer Game Fest will be released to the public in the next few months. Which Resident Evil game do you like the most? Gameplay has been shown of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Hideo Kojima was joined on stage by Jeff Keighley, Troy Baker, and also other people from the cast. Hideo Kojima explained that when you're on the right path, the music will be more vibrant, but when you deviate from where you're supposed to go, the music will be less impactful. They also showed some more of the gameplay mechanics as well, but they purposely avoided the deliveries because Hideo Kojima was worried that it would be boring to watch. They also showed the impact of Elle Fanning's character Tomorrow and played a version of one of the main themes of the game sung by Elle Fanning. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach will be releasing on the 26th of June 2025 exclusively on the PlayStation 5. Did you play the first Death Stranding game?